Howdy, y'all. Stock Warden here with another update. One of our rocket stocks, American Resources Corporation. This is one of the mining stocks that I've been covering, and this stock has definitely been one that has been a rocket for sure, because this stock has been consistently going nowhere but up. And now we had some new news come in for this stock that is absolutely amazing. Even though they missed out a little bit on their Q2 earnings, they're looking like they're going to be able to turn things around with what they have just now been able to acquire. So, American Resources says that refining unit that they have is receiving a $2 million defense award for rare earth refining. So, and this is coming from American Resources because in their unit, which is ReElement Technologies, they ended up getting this $2 million award from the U.S. Department of Defense to be able to expand their domestic refining capacity for rare earth elements used for defense applications. So now this stock has its own, strangely enough, has its own foothold in with the Department of Defense for a government contract. So, with the funding provided by the Department of Defense's Industrial Base Analysis and Sustainment Program, it is going to fully support ReElement's chromatographic separation platform, which aims to establish a fully domestic and allied supply chain for rare earth purification. So, with that, the shares jumped all day, where it had its small, slight bearish trend, and then it just had this amazing, just straight shot boost up, getting into the new breakthrough line over here, where we haven't quite made a breakthrough just yet, but we're looking anywhere between $2 and $2.25, where this is going to be our new top resistance line for them to break through. And on the bottom end, you can definitely tell that they have had a hard trend set at right about $1.80, $1.75 to $1.80 a share. So they've already broke through and then broke through and then broke through. So this stock is still continuing on a steady upward trend, as you can see, just from June, from whenever we just started covering this company, where they have done an amazing job with a lot of the stuff that they're pushing inside their departments, because American Resources is the stock that has a multitude of different companies underneath it, and they all intertwine with each other. So that's a great thing to see, that they didn't just start with one company and just continue on a singular path. They were able to vertically integrate into a multitude of different companies to be able to start with a raw product and end with the final product. So American Resources definitely knows what they're doing and where they're wanting to go. And they've done it so well that the Department of Defense, now they're pretty much getting a government contract over their refining. So then there's no telling where this stock is going to end up leading to now. Because with the Department of Industry just starting out, bringing this in to help boost their not certifications, I'm sorry, for them to help boost their ability to purify these rare earth metals, then once they get the rare earth metals more purified into a better state where they can be used in higher and higher grade applications for the Department of Defense, then that just means that they're going to end up transferring from not only just the contract for the U.S. Department of Defense for wanting better elements, like more refined, say, lithium and different aspects of things that they use for, your missiles, your bombs, your heavy metals, your batteries, and things of that nature, where it's going to turn into a full-blown government defense contract where they're going to be using American Resources Corporation for pretty much, you could just about say that they want to use them for all of the raw material that they can get and refine to be able to use in their products. So that in itself is something that is just an amazing news, an amazing milestone for this company. And that shows that since the government is getting involved, that this stock is definitely one to look at and hold for sure. Because if the federal government is taking note of a company like this, then now they are 100% on a bigger map than what was originally anticipated for this company, just being its typical mining and refining company, which there's not really a whole lot of them in the U.S. This is one of the only companies that can take old lithium and refine it and recycle it back into its similar state, if not better than what it originally was before. So this stock is definitely, and this company is definitely one that is paving the way for new technology and new structure in the raw materials market. So with the government taking note, I'm definitely doubling down for this one. So even though they're just about at new all all-time high, it's still a small penny stock as it stands right now, and they're still somewhat in the early stages of what they're doing. So there's no telling just how high this stock can go and where it's going to end up leading into. But just in the governmental standpoint, it looks like they're going to get locked in and they're going to stay steady and relevant. So I wouldn't have a fear on this stock tanking anytime soon, just under the pretense of the government coming in and saying, hey, we like what you do, we need it, we want it, so here's a $2 million contract, which typically means that if you can deliver, then there's going to be more and more to come. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope y'all were able to learn a little bit more about American Resources Corporation, and I hope that y'all are able to take some of this information and do some amazing things with what you're able to with your own portfolios and your stock markets and everything else that you may be into, or that you might be interested into some of these stocks to be able to grow yourself and to grow your investments. So with all that being said, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. So this is the Stock Warden riding off. Y'all come back now, you hear?